He has moxie. He has, he has the ability to make all the throws, and so when you watch him with his limited reps in the look team reps, is he still going after it like he did in past weeks? Yes, he has. So, but he's not the only one I'm watching. Is really the point I'm making.
This is a little bit related to what you were just saying, Mike. But are you much of a rah-rah speech kind of guy when the odds are stacked against you the way they are this week?
Well, I mean, I don't know, I don't really know how to categorize. I mean, rah-rah speech. I mean, I talk to my football team very direct and honest, and with a high level of emotion in our team meetings. I think that's where, the head coach should do his best teaching. I mean, it's my opportunity to get in front of the team and whether it's instruction, whether it's game management, whether it's the mindset and the vision of the football team. But yeah, I would definitely. I guess I'm struggling with the term rah-rah. I don't want to sound like a sissy or anything, but it's yes. I speak with a lot of emotion to my football team. I guess to answer the question.
Mike, on your note about keeping up with how all your players are handling adversity, we talked yesterday with CeeDee Lamb about how he rebounded from the Washington game, and he said, if I hadn't had an experience like that, I wouldn't have been able to look at that tape and really grow from it. How have you seen him take that approach when his productivity has dropped in recent games?
One thing I think is real important of playing, coaching, and it's key to being successful in this league is you can't be swinging with the highs and lows. And I know it's something that I had to learn throughout my career, especially in the younger days as a head coach. Losing it's more difficult the longer you're in this league. So I think when you can learn at a young age to be able to handle the highs and lows with a consistent emotional approach is very important. And CeeDee's he is that guy as a young player. He's very, very consistent as far as the energy he puts into his work. Whether it's in the classroom, on the practice field. I look at him as I would definitely categorize him as very high on the scale of maturity. Whether it's his personal experiences, his experience at Oklahoma, but he's a very, very consistent young player, and it definitely serves him very well.
Going back to your situation at Boulder for this moment, normally the specialist spend most of the practice working on the side, but do you get any more time in special teams this week, realize anything so that the holders are out there when they're 22 on the field, especially if Danucci is doing his role at quarterback?
Well, I mean, number one, I think the beauty of being a specialist, you do have a lot of time during the course of a day. We're fortunate that for the facilities that we have here, so the opportunity to be in the Ford Center on a regular basis, because the specialists do have a ton of time individually. That this Thursday work is very important work for our whole football team. I mean, this is our padded day. This is where the workload is the highest. The special teams work at the beginning of practice. We committed a lot of time to special teams. We definitely would be on, if you would look at us compared to other teams, we'd definitely be on the high side of special teams commitment as far as meeting time and on the field time. So I'm confident within that. We have a field goal, PAT we call it, PAT and field goal block period today, so that'll be part of that. So if we need to extend that from 6 to 10 plays, that's part of the equation.
I know it's a home game, but Steelers fans they've earned the reputation of traveling well, and you guys have had some procedural issues snap-wise. Will crowd noise be introduced today or in practice this week if it hasn't already been?
We actually practice. Yep. Excuse me. I may cut you off, but we practice with crowd noise every day. There's a level that you pretty much anticipate on a weekly basis. So we practice to that noise level. So I understand that there may be a lot of black and gold in the stands, but I don't foresee us that being a huge challenge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.